What is good, y'all? Akeal Senpai here, and we are back with another video. I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me on online videos. And something that came to mind for me, I guess, with the whole supplementation and stuff like that, I felt like this would be appropriate, even though I don't really know like what my age group is, and you know, I'm not sure if it's teenagers, young adults, or whatever, but this is something that could still help so many people, and I feel this would be very, very beneficial. I got the incense going right now, so if you guys see any smoke, don't be alarmed. But yeah, we got that going on. We got this same setup as the last video. Now hopefully you guys appreciate this consistency. Be sure to leave a like down below, leave some feedback, let me know your thoughts. But anyways, let's get into the video. 5 methods and remedies of getting your face clearer and looking more youthful. Now guys, I don't think my skin is perfect or anything like that, but I feel like I'm at a very, very great place right now where I feel like I do have good skin skill still. There was a point in time, obviously, I'm only 21, so I mean there's a point in time, especially during high school, where I did struggle with having clear skin, and I know there's people still in their 20s that still struggle with this, in their 30s that still struggle with this from time to time. And you know, one of the main things, this is getting to number 1, is diet. Now, diet, guys. Now, one of the main contributors that I found out was, you know, affecting, you know, my skin quality or anything like that, was the consumption of dairy. Now, this may not apply to everybody, but it could still apply to a lot of people, because a lot of people are actually allergic to dairy or lactose intolerant. And some people may also not realize that they're allergic to dairy as well. You may not have trouble with, you know, using the... Okay, sorry about that. My camera had actually died real quick. But anyways, we're back. Now, as I was saying, dairy is actually a main contributor to perhaps hormonal imbalances, which a lot of people may know. Hormonal imbalances is one of the main ways you can actually get acne or have, I guess, blemishes, whatever you want to call them. But a lot of people may not know it, but you may actually be allergic to dairy, and I found this out real quick because although I may not have any problems, you know, using the bathroom at all while consuming dairy at all, but what I did notice was once I started cutting that out, I did used to eat Greek yogurt all the time. I did used to drink milk, regular milk all the time, like 2% milk. And I ended up switching to almond milk and almond cashew milk. And after that, you know, especially with eating a lot better, eating more alkaline foods and stuff like that, my skin actually ended up being a lot more clear, and that's why it looks like the way that it is now. But yeah, so this is one of the main contributors to blemishes, and one of the main ways you can actually improve your skin. So just try to cut out dairy. There's a lot of other alternatives that you can use, but this isn't the only method. And going on off of that, we are going to be talking about eating more alkaline foods. You guys want to have to eat more cleansing foods, less junk food, and you know, this is another thing that could cause hormonal imbalances and could be, I guess, like pretty much ruining your body from the inside out, and then it kind of comes out through your skin, through your pores, and that's why you may have blemishes. So try eating a lot more minerals, vitamins, more nutrient-dense foods, and perhaps maybe less empty calories. You know, not to say don't have any empty calories at all, because I know this is like something that people are still going to do regardless. Just try to incorporate more nutrient-dense foods into your diet, and this will help you with that situation. And number 2, and going on, we're going to be talking about some supplements you guys can take to help improve your skin. Now, with that being said, for number two, and I've talked about this in a previous video, you guys may want to use apple cider vinegar and baking soda. This combination is just, it's just great, guys, honestly. Like, when you are using, first off, apple cider vinegar by itself is really known for cleansing and helping you with like clearing your skin, but you know, the mixing that with some baking soda, which is like highly alkaline and known to be truly cleansing as well. Like this like cleans teeth, this like cleans like refrigerators and all this other stuff, let alone the human body. This stuff is gonna be a beast. And what I usually do is, what you need to do actually is get 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. You're gonna want to put that in a cup, about 16 ounces, or yeah, 16 ounces. I was gonna say 8 ounces, but you're gonna want to dilute it with enough water. So 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Then you get 1 tablespoon of your baking soda, and you stir it up, dilute it with the rest being water. You know, fill it all the way to the top, and it's recommended that you drink it with a straw, because even still, you know, with apple cider vinegar being in it, even though it's diluted heavily with the alkalinity of the baking soda and, you know, water, obviously, it still could be bad for your teeth. So I would recommend using a straw. But doing this twice a day could be highly beneficial for the health of your skin and many other ailments that you may take up. So let's say if you have a cold, let's say if you have the flu, let's say if you have anything, pretty much, it'll pretty much help solve that problem. So that is number 2 of the 5 things and remedies you guys can do to help clear your skin. Now, for number 3, we're going to be talking about essential oils. Now, essential oils are generally going to be natural, just based off of how, you know, even still with the natural stuff, it could affect a lot of people's skins a lot differently. But I feel like with the chemicals, it could vary honestly, depending on like what you're mixing it with and all this other stuff. So I try to go with just natural stuff. But anyways, one of the main essential oils that are very beneficial for blemishes or any you know, cuts or bruises or anything like that is actually going to be tea tree oil. A lot of you guys may have heard of it already, you know, because this is like in soap. This could be like in shampoo and conditioner. Like this stuff is really, really cool. Like this stuff is good. And you know, all you need to do is, so after you wash your face and after you moisturize, what you're going to want to do is actually dab a little bit of that on your fingers or on the cotton ball, and then make sure you wipe it in the areas where you see a little bit of breakouts or blemishes, and that should help dry out the blemishes and help clear it out. A lot of people may notice already if you have piercings like I do. Like a lot of people are told or recommended to use tea tree oil instead of having to use alcohol all the time. And you know, this stuff is good for aftershave as well, and helps prevent ingrown hairs. So gentlemen, if you guys have a problem with ingrown hairs and you don't want to use like the chemically made stuff or you know, the aftershave or alcohol, you know, this stuff is actually really good for that as well. And another thing, another essential oil that I feel is very, very great for your skin, and I didn't know about this till a friend actually recommended it to me, and his mother is actually a skincare YouTuber. I don't know her name, but he recommended me that, you know, when you do, like after you put the tea tree oil on and stuff like that on your blemishes, a lot of people may notice also that you guys have any scars or dark spots, you know, due to previous blemishes or pimples in the past. And you know, an essential oil that really helps out with that is lavender oil. And lavender oil, once again, just like the t-shirt oil, you just dab a little on your fingers or on the cotton ball or on a cotton swab even, because you probably don't have that many dark spots. What you're going to want to do is just like rub it on that little area, and you know, not to say it's going to happen like overnight, you know, this might happen in the span of a week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks, maybe not even 3 weeks, less than that, I'm sure. You will definitely see a huge difference in, you know, I guess the balance of like your skin tone, and this will be highly beneficial as well. So be sure to check out those two things. It's really not that expensive, and you know, hopefully that helps you guys out. Now for number 3, guys, number 3. This is something that's actually kind of popular, especially if you go on Instagram and you look at all the other beauty channels and stuff like that. But this thing is bentonite clay, and bentonite clay, you can get it in the stores. It's probably about $12 or whatever, but you get a great amount usually. You can get like a little, I guess a jar type thing at Whole Foods, and it's like the powder. And what you do is you fill it with water, you mix it up, and you just pretty much turn it into a face mask. So after you wash your face or whatever, you put it on, you know, put it around, and you know, obviously don't put it like on your eyelids and stuff, but you do that. You leave it on for, you know, however long it says to leave it on, and then you wash it off, and your face is gonna be looking great. It's gonna be glowing, and you know, doing this, you know, twice a week is really gonna help you guys out with, you know, balancing your skin tone, and also ridding you of any blemishes, because this stuff sucks up all the toxins and definitely helps you out with whatever you may be struggling as far as your skin. And this could also help keep your skin looking more youthful as well. Alright, so I didn't realize it until now, but we actually did 4 things. You know, this is going to be number 5 right now. So at number 5, guys, the 5th tip on how to help make your skin more clear is obviously drinking more water. First off, you know, stop drinking so much juice or soda or, you know, so much sugar. I didn't add that onto the diet, but sugar is one of the main contributors into, you know, getting more blemishes and stuff like that. And I used to eat a lot of sugar, man. And sugar is one of the most acidic things we could eat, and it is definitely the cause of many diseases, let alone just like blemishes on your skin, you know. So keep that in mind, guys. But anyways, getting into number 5. Number 5 is actually going to be fasting. Now, once again, I do talk about this a lot, but fasting is a beast, man. Like, when it comes to like just like any ailments you have, fasting is like usually like the way to go. Like even animals, like instinctively, like whenever they may be sick or anything like that, they even like just like fast on their own. Like whenever like you see like a dog like not want to eat or whatever after they're not like feeling well, it's generally because they know like when you're fasting is like usually like the way to go when you're trying to heal, because your digestive system is taking a break. So your body is giving your digestive system a break, and while it's doing that, it is focusing on all the other things that your body may need to be focusing on. And this also includes replacing dead cells. This goes into actually building more brain cells even. Depending on how long you're fasting, this helps bring up your HGH, which is your human growth hormone. So this is a huge contributor if you are working out and you want to build more muscle. You have more testosterone, you have more vitality and energy. This helps with virility as well. So, and this is why when you're asleep, this is actually one of the periods of time your body is actually restoring itself, is actually growing, and you do have higher HGH. And once again, I said this in a previous video, that's why the first meal of the day is called breakfast, because this is when you are breaking your fast generally. But what's probably going to give you the most results, you know, doing this whole thing daily, is actually doing about 16 to 18 hours, because this is when your HGH and your testosterone actually peaks. Now, getting into 24 hours and above, 24 hours and above is actually when you start, you know, rebuilding brain cells and so much other stuff that I don't even want to get into in this video, because we're going to get off subject. But yeah, that is number 5. Number 5, fasting, guys. And that is it for the video, everybody. I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys have been showing me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I don't think I talked about any skincare routine type stuff, but hopefully you guys enjoy this, and be sure to stay tuned for more, because we're going to be talking about maybe hair or even more things that could help you with restoring, you know, your skin or any other beauty tips, you know, from a guy. But anyways, I'll see you guys later, and hopefully you guys have a great day. Be sure to share with a friend, family members, co-worker, whatever, and see you later, guys. Peace.